contest.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry we're late. It's been that kind of morning, which is why I chose this shirt. Okay, but first, Kate. Well, I actually need a coffee. So I wanted to remind you guys that the Cake It to the Minute. Wait a minute. Help me out, Jocelyn. The Cake It to the Minute quiz is up today on Facebook.
Well, it's been up, but the answer is up today.
Well, that's what they want, Jocelyn.
The answer.
They want the answers.
Time-lapse video is up.
They want the answers because they write to me saying, "What is the answer?" So there you go.
Who watching today is playing Cake It to the Minute?
Woohoo. Okay, I think
Tell us.
now we have to sing.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cake it to the minute. Oh,
We're getting much better.
We're getting a lot better.
Okay, so no more fooling around because we don't like to do that here at How to Cake It.
You should show everyone what I'm having for breakfast.
This is what Jocelyn brings into the kitchen.
Wait, what's in it? I don't even know. What's in it? Oh, look, read the back, read the back.
Read the back. Kale, organic curly kale.
I only do curly kale.
Well, organic dinosaur kale. Organic pea shoots, pear. Why isn't the pear organic?
I refuse to drink that.
Organic apple, lemon. Why isn't the lemon organic? Ginger. Why isn't the ginger organic? And why isn't the filtered water organic?
I should just throw this out right
Forget it.
Okay.
Okay, let's get started.
We have all these questions. Gosh, this is a tough one.
Wow, Jocelyn.
Matthias Gonsalves on Facebook.
Okay.
I think if that's it.
This is a game show.
Yeah, you reuse them.
Absolutely. So when you trim away the excess fondant, the first thing you should do right away is knead it. Oh my God, look at my fingers. Sorry, guys.
What's that from, Yolanda?
It's from Easter.
Ooh, that's the March 22nd video.
So you should knead all of the scraps back together and wrap them very tightly in plastic wrap, and then keep it in an airtight container like a Tupperware or a food-safe pail. You can absolutely reuse fondant scraps. You'll always have leftover because you always have to roll enough that there's excess. And I like to use like my colored scraps to recolor. So for example, if I have a bit of leftover yellow and I need to make orange, I might just add red to that yellow rather than making more and more leftovers.
Good. Fantastic. Next. So again, scrumptious cakes.
Scrumptious?
Scrumptious cakes.
Scrumptious. I hope it's scrumptious.
Cakes with a K.
Oh, nice.
On Twitter. Is there still a cake that you cannot wait to make for the very first time?
Mm-hmm.
What is
There
it?
is. You know what it is.
There's so many. Turntables for Beyonce?
Turntable for Beyonce.
Okay.
And a pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's big.
Coming.
That is
coming.
big. Yeah. There's a lot of things.
Okay. Jana Bernard on Twitter. I admire the business you created around your passion. How did you do it? Any advice? Well, that's a loaded question. It depends, I guess, what they mean. Do they mean the YouTube channel or do they mean your
that's
former
true.
business?
That's true, both. My former cake business was just me making cakes. I basically just started. I'm self-taught. It's
word of mouth.
Yeah, word of mouth. It's very hard at the beginning. All of my first cakes were from my friends or my family or someone they knew. And then just kept going and going, and through word of mouth, you know, I got a good reputation. With YouTube, there's a lot more going on this train. So I have great partners, Jocelyn and Connie, and then we have, you know, Orhan and Amy and Sasha. So people behind the camera, people editing, people helping me with my social media, because it is a lot to stay on top of, and it's constant, and it's very important for us to stay connected with you guys and to keep it fun and fresh. So there's a lot going on.
So I guess the advice would be work with great people.
Yeah,
Find
definitely.
Great people to work with.
Find great. And I will say this, I always thought, the one thought that has always been in my head has been, you know, if I love something and I work hard at it, it will only give back to me. It might not be in the way you expect it. It might not be as fast as you want it.
But keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Okay. Jana Jacobs, also on Twitter, asks, this is a logical question. Can I make your caramel sauce salted caramel sauce by swapping out the unsalted butter for salted butter?
Yeah, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I realize I don't have unsalted butter, so I just use salted. It's not that much butter, and it's not that salty that it will wreck it.
So yes.
So yes.
Okay. And Weather Hitman on Twitter. All right, Weather Hitman.
Okay.
Is Cake by the Ocean your favorite song ever?
First of all, Weather Hitman, we need you in Toronto.
Yes.
Because I want to put a hit on our weather right now. It's cold. And second of all, Cake by the Ocean, you know what? I get tweeted that a lot.
I would think so.
It's super catchy, but I am currently addicted to a much catchier song.
Ooh, which song?
Sorry, by Justin
Oh,
Bieber.
yeah.
I Can't Believe I'm a Believer.
I'm all about Pillow Talk by Zayn, to be honest.
Oh, now I have to listen to Pillow Talk.
You haven't heard Pillow Talk?
No.
Oh my God, I'm going to play for you after.
I've been in here, Jocelyn, with dyed fingernails.
And I'm just gonna say for myself, not that anyone asked me, I don't like Cake by the Ocean. Or Cake by the Ocean. I don't like that song.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Okay, Sin Marie on Instagram.
Okay.
I've been having troubles. Maybe we should turn off your fridge. Hold on. Pause. The fridge is loud. We did this last week. We got to get it together.
Well, this is the reality
There we go.
of the kitchen.
Okay. Sin Marie on Insta. I've been having troubles with my vanilla cake recipes. I feel they come out a little too dense and a bit dry. What can I do to help with that?
Wow. That's kind of hard for me to answer without seeing your recipe.
Maybe she's using
You
your
could try
recipe.
my, but she said my,
Oh,
not your.
got it.
Unless that's a mistake.
No, you're
so
right. My
you
bad.
can try my recipe. It's on howtocake.com. Yeah, but without seeing your recipe, I can't really pinpoint, like, maybe there's too much flour, or maybe you're baking it too long, or I have no idea what's in it.
So basically, try your recipe.
Try my recipe and see
how
if
that
you
goes.
like it. When I began, I always tried a bunch of different recipes.
Okay, this is cute. Victoria Barnes on Insta. Fun question. What extract flavor is your favorite? Oh, I know what she says. Example, hazelnut vanilla. I love you so much. Hashtag Canadians do it better.
Absolutely.
That's correct,
Can we use
Victoria
that? We're going to
Barnes.
start to use that hashtag. So I'm not the biggest fan of extract, but there's one extract that I love, and that is vanilla.
Mhm.
And I buy it in Grenada, where my mom is from, and I wrap it up in my clothes and carry it
Across the
to
border.
Canada. That's what I do, but I love that vanilla. I've been using it ever since I started baking, and it is amazing.
So maybe just clarify, you don't like extracts because a lot of them are fake.
I find a lot of extracts to be really fake or almost perfumey, if you know what I mean. Like, so when you say hazel, I love the flavor hazelnut, but I would rather put hazelnut paste or actual chopped hazelnuts than hazelnut flavor.
Right.
That's just me.
Don't always rely on extracts. Okay. Ooh, that watermelon on Insta. We love watermelons. When dyeing my Swiss meringue buttercream, it doesn't seem to fully incorporate well, and small, tiny dots of color can be seen instead.
I feel like we answered this last week.
Yeah, and it was basically
I said, well, I don't use Swiss meringue. I use Italian meringue because I find it just a bit smoother. It is a harder recipe. You need a thermometer, but I find it a bit smoother, but sometimes when you find particles, it could also be your food coloring. So when food coloring starts to go, it doesn't go bad, but it dries up. It gets little tiny crystallized particles. You can try and restore it. If it's gel food coloring, you can try and restore it with glycerin. So you can pour pure glycerin in, stir up your food coloring before you add it. But sometimes it's gone too far. It's just, you just need a new food coloring because it's too dry.
Okay, so let's see. I'm just going through the questions here. So many questions, guys. Oh, here's one from, I'm not even going to try. Iona D. Katerina.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, on Instagram. Who is filming your videos?
Sasha!
She's not here right now.
She's not here right now. We would show her. She makes a cameo. What's it in? It's funny because I forget that she's behind me and I start talking to you guys.
I don't think it
remember.
was Beach Cake.
Maybe.
But she's going to be in a cameo in an upcoming video
upcoming
we're filming today.
Yeah, and she's very excited
She's
about it.
very excited.
And it's something you guys ask for
a lot.
Like a lot.
Let's see. Let's give a clue. Okay, let's give a clue to everyone watching for Cake Talk right now about an upcoming video we're super excited about. What should the clue be?
We're bad at this.
I
I know.
Based
on a book.
Yep, highly requested.
Highly requested.
There's many books in this series.
Yes, there's a series of books.
And it's going to be a magical video, wouldn't you say, Yolanda?
I feel like
a
something magical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
If you guys think that you know, leave a comment, go to our Instagram,
yes.
tweet us, let us know if you can guess that one. Here's one from Pravi Harti on Insta. Can we use whipped cream or chocolate ganache under fondant instead of buttercream? We get this question a lot.
You can use ganache, absolutely. It's just not my preference, but a lot of people do. You absolutely can. You cannot use whipped cream. Whipped cream just deflates. So whipped cream is meant for a cake that you're going to eat sort of that day. But under buttercream, no, it won't hold up. When you smooth your buttercream, it will be squashing underneath.
And why no to ganache for you? Too sweet?
No, actually, it's less sweet.
Okay.
I personally don't like it because, I'll tell you why. Sometimes it's not as easy to cover a cake. So if my cake is white underneath and I cover a cake and I, for some reason, need to peel that fondant off, the buttercream doesn't wreck my fondant. Now, if that was laying on dark chocolate and I peeled it off, I'd probably have to throw it out because what if my fondant was white?
Right.
And now, so if you're more skilled and you're used to it, like at this stage, I could absolutely use ganache. But in the beginning, I found like that wasn't my preference.
Okay. This is a hard one. This is from Juan, I'm going to just say Juan on Instagram. What has been the most exciting thing so far about how to cake it? Man,
oh my God.
I feel like weekly there's something new.
Yeah, honestly, it's nonstop. I feel like I'm kind of living my cake dream, if that makes any sense or if you can relate. Because it's so ongoing. There's so much love from you guys. We're always doing something different. We're always brainstorming. And you know what? Yesterday I had like such a fun day doing a video that's going to air when? March 22nd?
Yes.
And because I realized here I am just doing what I love and I was free to do it however I wanted, which I've never had before How to Cake It. Doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it, but it's always nice when, especially artistically, I can express myself exactly the way that I want to. So for me, that has been the best thing about How to Cake It.
This is also related from Jake, the gym leader on Instagram. What do you think you'd be doing if you didn't make cakes?
Oh, I'll tell you what I'd be doing. I would be organizing.
Yes.
I would either be a professional organizer or I would be a professional gift wrapper because that is a much needed job in this world. I feel.
Yeah, yes, if there's anything we need, it's more gift
feel
wrapping.
Like there are just tons of people like, I wish I could hire a gift wrapper.
From Strong Watson on Instagram, what's your favorite movie? I never know the answer to that question.
Oh, mine is actually The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I love that
movie.
We've
had this conversation in New York in the cab with Connie.
I love that movie. You need to watch it again. I don't get it. You need to watch it again. And I also love Dirty Dancing.
Oh my God, yes. That is where I
can't. I could like literally pronounce the entire movie as I watch it. It's that bad.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Are there any good questions there on the side from our wonderful viewers?
Yes. I've left out the live people. Okay.
Make sure you go to our Instagram, guys, on the weeks leading up to this cake talk to leave your questions.
Cheryl Firebrace said, could you come organize my house? Cheryl, I don't think you realize what you're asking for because I am intense. I did some reorganizing in the kitchen. See, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Cabinet?
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Not sure yet.
Okay. Next. Let's see. I'm bad with this kind of mouse. Okay. Somebody asked what cake we're doing next. We can't give that away.
What videos
Tuesday,
next?
I guess. Yeah.
Well, next Tuesday, let's give a hint. Here, I love these hints. I love giving you guys hints that are watching Cake Talk because you deserve it because you're with us. So next week is, I know. Okay, let's give a hint for that one. It's also highly requested.
Yeah.
It's a food cake again.
Okay. A highly requested
food cake, and it's inspired by one of your favorite places that you've been, and people who are mega fans will know this.
Yes, it is inspired by one of my favorite places in the world. I'm obsessed with this place.
Let's give a hint about this place. Come on. I don't know. What can we say?
Konnichiwa.
Oh, yeah. A food cake inspired by a place.
Yes.
Konnichiwa. Leave a comment if you know what it is. I think we just gave it away.
I think we pretty
that was
much
a
gave it
very
away.
obvious hint.
Somebody's like, Italy. No. Did that already.
Oh, wait. Here's such a cute thing. It's a comment. Spicelli Sweets on Instagram. Not a question, just a comment. Every morning, my students and I watch your channel. Every day they run in and say, can we watch how to cake it, please? We watch the videos on repeat. Anyways, love you and your work. You make us laugh and you make us hungry every morning.
That's amazing.
That's really cute.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
really
you all for
cute.
watching.
What else is happening on there, yo?
Blah, blah, blah. I can't deal with this. They come in so fast.
Just
Can we
grab
please
them.
see Jocelyn?
No.
Please. Oh, somebody wants to know. Okay, hi, Yolanda. My brother and I always see you from Venezuela. Can you make your videos with Spanish subtitles?
Yes. Well, you can select that on your Google, but we are looking to add subtitles very soon for our fans around the world. So if you want subtitles, please tell us, because that'll help us decide which languages to start with.
Yes.
Well, here's a good question that we can relate to. Jadalicious on Insta. Hello from Jamaica.
Yeah,
Hello. We love West Indians. West Indians, high five. Woohoo! We are West Indian. Which buttercream do you think is stable enough to stand up to the heat? Probably none.
Ooh.
And what's the best way to figure out how to price cakes?
Okay.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. So your best option for heat is probably like American buttercream, meaning made with butter and icing sugar. Yeah, the heat is really difficult. And then pricing your cakes, you always have to keep in mind, A, what you paid for all your ingredients, but more importantly, your time.
And your experience.
And your experience. And those are the hardest too, because people understand that you have to buy ingredients, but people don't understand how long this takes. This is why I love all of your comments on the time-lapse videos. And people also don't understand, when you have experience, sort of what that gives you. The fact that I can even make a lot of these cakes in 12 hours is because of my experience. The first time around, it would have taken me much longer.
So this one's on Instagram. The only 120 asks, I heard simple syrup ruins the flavor of the cake. Is this true? What?
No.
No.
I mean, I've simple syruped my cakes since I began. The bakeries I used to work at always use simple syrup. It's not overly sweet. I know it sounds like it would be. The reason it has to be syrup is because although the cake absorbs it, it's kind of suspended. If you were to just use water, your cake would just become soggy, because water is much more liquidy than syrup. And again, you're just giving it a once-over, like a shower. You're not absolutely saturating the cakes. And it's mainly meant for cakes, you know, that are going to take a long time to decorate, and people eat them. People might be eating the cake, you know, 3 days after it began. Yeah, technically.
So you need that simple syrup in a simple syrup bottle on howtocakeit.com.
Woohoo! Sir Squeeze-a-lot.
Okay, choose 2 more from our live wonderful viewers. I hope you guys have been guessing with the hints we've been giving. Yeah, because we got to go soon. We got to shoot today, guys.
I know. Okay. Oh, I get this a lot. Hi, you're amazing and I love your videos. My question is, when did you start baking and why I love you? I started to bake when I was a kid, probably around like 9, 10. My dad baked a lot, but I baked simple things, but I've always loved it, and I've always loved eating the sweets. So yeah, and it just kind of grew and grew. I worked in a couple of bakeries when I was in my late teens, early 20s.
And then started on your own.
And then I started on my own because they didn't use fondant, and I really wanted to try it, and I really wanted to sculpt and to get into that part of baking. So I just did it on my own and started trying.
Here you are.
And here we are.
Okay, one more question. Try and choose one that's really weird or different.
Okay, hold on.
No pressure, guys.
No
for you guys to ask your questions.
People, and now we're gonna get it. Watch. A lot of them are repeats, and
give a shout out to some people. Who's watching? Tell me.
Baka. This is interesting. Is there an acceptable replacement for fondant?
Oh yes, we get this.
Oh, I mean, in my opinion, no, there's no medium like it. A lot of people are very concerned about how it tastes. Yes, it is sweet, but as a decorating medium, you can just do so much with it. There is marzipan. However, marzipan is equally, if not more expensive than fondant. Marzipan does go bad because it is made from nuts. A lot of people are allergic to nuts. But all of those reasons aside, the reason I choose fondant over marzipan is marzipan doesn't begin white. So when you're coloring it, that takes effect. If you're coloring it a warm color, that's one thing. But if you're trying to get, you know, turquoise or blue or purple, there's always going to be a yellow undertone to your color.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yes. So, and really, I don't think you should really worry that much about fondant because the truth is, I find people never eat the edge of the cake. Even if a cake is iced, when a cake is iced really smoothly, there's often more icing on the sides than inside, and people sort of leave that behind.
Yeah, you don't. It's not a big deal. If you don't like fondant, don't eat it.
I
There's so
actually
much
don't
cake in the
like
middle.
fondant.
I like it.
I know, so does Connie.
I
I actually
it.
don't. I don't love it, but I love using it.
Here's a question, which you know what?
Oh my God!
What?
Hold on, Hannah Lester. I absolutely love your vids. I'm in Australia. I've stayed up till 1:30 in the morning to watch this live. Hi, aren't you tired? Oh my, I can't make it to 1:30. I can't.
Well, we have in the past for shooting.
Oh,
but,
pony. Don't even talk. That was tiring. I lost your question.
Oh gosh, don't lose her question. It's 1:30 a.m.
You know why? Because when people keep writing, it's like I can't handle. Where'd she go? She's here somewhere. Maybe she logged off. It is 1:30. Oh, where exactly do you live? Because the time difference is really confusing. Greeting from Australia. I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canadian.
So what is it? Isn't it like 12 hours?
I feel like it's 16.
We need to ask Casper. I have an Australian friend.
Well, or we could also just ask our iPhones.
Oh, ask Siri. Yeah, she'll know. No, I feel, but Casper's always talking to his family at like odd times.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's a long way away from here.
Mm-hmm.
So kudos to you for staying up. That's
Thank you for
amazing.
staying up.
We gotta get going, yo.
Okay.
It's time to shoot.
Okay.
It's time to shoot our upcoming magical video.
Magical video.
Please leave a comment. Let us know if you know what that is.
I should have worn my prop. No, then they
No,
guess.
that is too much.
That's a lot. Okay.
And then, and let us know what you think of Mega Breakfast Cake. I
Yes.
love that episode.
So do I. But I
thought
saw a comment on our Instagram yesterday that really upset me.
Uh-oh. Tell us. You got to tell us now.
Somebody wrote that it was mediocre. I'm like,
what?
what is mediocre about a million breakfast foods?
In one cake.
I don't understand.
Honestly, that is appalling.
I'm like, this person must eat like oats
Yes.
for breakfast.
Yeah. So, yeah, not mediocre at all.
No, it's, you know what it is? I feel like there's a lot of you watching who love the novelty fondant, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a lot of you watching who are like, can you bake something I can actually bake? So I feel like, I keep saying I feel like, we try to
feel a lot.
No, we try to give both.
Yes, we
And
do.
the truth is, in novelty cakes, there are restrictions. I can't make a million different flavors and put them in a novelty cake because it won't be strong enough to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why at How to Cake It, we try to offer both.
Yes.
Like the flavor, the mega
cakes.
just the and then the novelty cakes, which are all about the decor.
None of it is mediocre.
No.
That is faux show.
Yes, no. The only thing
Agreed.
mediocre is my hair.
We'll fix that. Because, you know, I'm such a good hairstylist. Okay, we got to go. I got to get this cooking. Let's go. Bye.
Bye, guys. I
See you
feel
in 2
bad.
weeks.
They're all coming in. Bye. 2 weeks.
2 more weeks. Cake talk.
Hopefully the color will be gone.
Be here.
Bye.
Be square. Bye.